developing story, and that is in the NBA. Insider Shams Charania reporting that the league has sent 3 proposals to its board of governors to curb tanking. All are expected to be debated before a possible vote in May. All 3 plans have one thing in common: bringing more teams into the draft lottery than 10 non-playoff teams plus the 8 play-in teams. The first proposal gives the bottom 10 of the 18 an equal 8% chance to move up in the lottery. The second plan includes those 18 teams plus the 4 playoff teams that lose in the first round. Like the WNBA system, the plan uses teams' record over 2 seasons to assign odds. The final proposal goes back to 18 teams, with the 5 worst getting the same lottery odds. There would be 2 drawings, one for the top 5 picks and another for the rest. Senior NBA writer Tim MacMahon joins us now on SportsCenter. So, Tim, do any of these proposals stand out to you as the right fix?
Howdy, Kevin. What's happening now is teams around the league, the analytics folks, the strategy folks are poking holes in all of these proposals. And look, none of these are perfect. And the question, in some instances are, hey, will this encourage tanking your way out of the play-in? Will this, I think there's going to be unintended consequences with all of these proposals. The NBA is going to end up taking drastic action. I'm not sure that any of these 3 specific proposals will end up being the action taken.
Okay, we'll see how that continues the conversation down the road. A lot for Adam Silver to discuss. Let's turn to the MVP race right now. A big discussion the last couple of weeks. A wild week. Victor Wembanyama trying to track down SGA has not been shy. What does Wemby need to do to close this gap as it continues, especially when you look at the odds?
Well, he's done the first thing. He has started a conversation, and he's done that with his performance, and he's done that with his commentary. He says he does not want there to be any debate. The only feasible way I could see there being no real debate is if the San Antonio Spurs overtake Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's Oklahoma City Thunder for the overall top seed in the NBA. If San Antonio is sitting at the end of the season with the best record in the league, I think it's going to be awfully hard not to put Victor Wembanyama at the top of the MVP ballots. But, Kevin, I'm sitting here in L.A. Crypto.com is right across the street, and I think I can hear, hey, what about Luka? The Lakers want him to be part of this conversation as well.
Well, keep in mind right now, when we're talking about OKC and San Antonio, the top 2 teams in the West, both teams have 9 games left. The Spurs are just 2 back of the defending. Spurs, where the Lakers host the Nets after going 5-1 on their recent 6-game road trip. LA 12-2 in March, tie with the Spurs for the 3rd best mark in the league. We talked earlier about tanking, and the Nets could fall into that category. They've lost 9 straight. Lakers reporter Dave MacMahon joining us now with much more. Surprised he's not wearing something orange. Dave, you were a part of that Syracuse basketball program when Jerry McNamara was playing. You bleed orange. What's your reaction to what you just heard from Jerry?
I'm ready to run through a wall after hearing him describe the Dome with 30,000 fans, but I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. 2 things stick out in my memory of him back in college. One, he used to get motivated by getting shots up after practice, thinking about that guy down in Duke who now coaches the Lakers, J.J. Redick, known as the best shooter in the country. And also, the last thing, his shot, you shoot it up, not out. And he got the beautiful arc on that jump shot of Jerry McNamara.
I'm writing that down. Up, but not out. All right, that's got some good pointers here. As for the team you're covering, the Lakers, they're back home hosting the Nets tonight. This team has been hot in March, winning 12 of 14. How have they been doing it?
Kevin, it starts with their defense, and their more attention to detail defensively have allowed them to get out and transition, lead to open 3-point looks. Before the All-Star break, they were 20th in the league in 3-point percentage. Since the All-Star break, 4th. Up to 38% of the team. That's Rui Hachimura. That's Luke Kennard. It's obviously Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is shooting above 40% from 3 since the All-Star break. And then you got to talk about LeBron James, the old man in year 23. Has more transition dunks than any other player in the NBA over the last 8 games. Just let that sink in. The guy is playing better than any other player in terms of attacking the rim in transition over the last 2 weeks.
It's really hard to frame it up when we look back and sum up what LeBron has done in different phases.
Champion Jeremy Lin. Don't worry, Perk doesn't bite.
I got our new partner here.
A Spain pick and roll is basically when this third player comes in and sets a back screen after a ball screen.
You got a new nickname with that breakdown. Jeremy Langford.
Hey, notice we gave the Harvard guy. The Harvard guy got the iPad.
I need the big fella to get out of the chair and come on over here. So.
Oh, he's running. I don't know if he's done that since 2000.
I may not be Big Perk, but I hope I lived up to the hype.
I liked it. You know what? I forgot about the eclectic hairstyles that you rocked in your NBA
Bring that
career.
man bun back.
Yeah, we may need to do
I
that.
used to really do my thing.
One shot.
You hit me.
Was that a bounce pass?
They embrace being ugly. Something that I would never, ever do in life. And when I say brace,
Perk likes to call himself the 300-pound Morris Chestnut. I will never get over that comparison. But Jeremy, it has been great having you here with us in studio all week long. And so our producers thought, in honor of your last day for now, for this week, we would cook up our top 4 plays since you wore number 4 in Harvard.
Yeah, look at the. Are we gonna rank the hairstyles?
Yeah, this is a mixtape all with different
in that
hair.
bottom right, what's going on there, Jeremy?
That is
that was a little
That's
shiny.
a little slick
There's
back.
a little bit of product.
Yeah, you know, the slick,
I'm not proud of all of them,
slick
Brian.
Rick. All right, 2009, Harvard at UConn. Going coast to coast here. Oh, two-handed jam.
It was a business decision at the end there. Look at that dude.
Jeremy Lin's got up.
Kemba talked about this one.
We're going to have you end the show with the exact thing on our hoop here. 2013, Rockets Kings, you're out and running.
Oh, who knew?
Your suit today kind of...
That was from pretty far back. That was dotted line
I
action.
had a full head of steam coming down the whole court and won a state championship in this building, so it gave me a little bit of extra juice.
How about this one in 2012 in Madison Square Garden? The spin.
Oh, this I remember.
Yeah, this might be my favorite game of my career.
Derek Fisher could not hold you down.
This is very sweet. Thank you, producers, for the love.
Well, number 1, you got a bang from Mike Breen.
This was
on
iconic. This was iconic.
I love this shot. I just regret my celebration. I needed to come up with something a little more creative, but
this is
man, it's
iconic.
I love it.
I don't know. That was pretty
I
good.
definitely defended him better than Jose Calderon.
Well, we hope we get a couple more highlights from you in studio here, but this is our NBA Saturday matchup. The Eastern Conference leading Pistons taking on the Timberwolves. By the way, Anthony Edwards, he has been cleared now for basketball activity, so could we see him back on the court for this one? We'll be with you, NBA Countdown, to get us started at 5 o'clock Eastern.
That's pretty interesting.
Yes, SGA! What it do, baby?
I got 5 kids.
I ain't scared of nobody.
It's on ball.
Every basket I have to earn with meat.
What? Damn.
That will never not be funny to me. It's Friday, so let's have some fun. It's our game Who Said That, where we're going to take a look at some quotes that caught our attention and ask our esteemed contestants and Tim MacMahon who said that. Here are the current standings. Let's take a look. Wendy, you are leading the way with a solid C, my friend.
But I'm on the way down.
Tim MacMahon has the best percentage, but because you have only played in 2 games, you get a little bar at the bottom. But Tim,
Get degrees.
I'm going to start with you here. Who said this quote? I ended up watching Cars 2, and I like it. But as a baby, I see why you don't like Cars 2. Did Steph Curry say that? Was it CJ McCollum, or was it De'Aaron Fox?
I don't think Steph has talked recently, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to take a wild guess on CJ McCollum.
Was it, in fact, CJ McCollum?
No.
That perfect record is no longer.
Thank God.
Aaron Fox, he's the young one.
Oh, man.
As
And
far
he's
as movie
got
Got
goes,
kids.
Ferdinand, Cars 1 and 3. I ended up watching Cars 2, and I was like, I like it, but I'm like, as a baby, I see why you don't like Cars 2.
Yeah, what was the villain's name?
And I am curious the question that led to this press conference moment. All right, Brian, and the cute kids. This one is for you. Who said, quote, bro smacked me upside the head like I'm one of his grandkids or something, and they weren't even about to call it. Was it Jaylen Brown? Did the elder statesman, LeBron James, talk about the grandkids, or was it Aaron Gordon?
I don't think Jaylen Brown, he got every call this week, so I'm going to say Aaron Gordon.
Was it, in fact, AG, Aaron Gordon? Oh, Brian.
All right, I like this.
Brian.
I thought it.
Bro,
You
smack
like
me
it? I
upside
don't.
the head like I'm one of his grandkids or something.
They weren't even about to call.
Was that said this week, though, Bob?
Well, it doesn't have to be this week in these rules. Jeremy, the next one's for you. Are you ready? Your first one. Who said, quote, those who say bad things about me, it's kind of funny. I know if I was on their team or their teammate, they'd love the out of me. Dylan Brooks, Beef Stew, or Mr. Green?
Dylan's been hurt, I think. I mean, it's always safe to go with Draymond because he's a volume shooter when it comes to just talking. So
fact, Draymond Green.
Oh, man.
Tough week.
Wow. Let me tell you something. This is getting a little bit too ridiculous.
Say bad things about me. It's just kind of funny because, I know if I was on their team or if I was their teammate, they'd love the shit out of me.
I mean, we had to raise the level here.